What is a negative word to describe people that love showing off their knowledge? Similar to this question, one's brilliant vocabulary and a tendency to show it off. And what's the word for overly proud of your education? But the word I'm looking for is not limited to vocabulary. These people often drop words and also random fact tidbits even when it's A. obvious to everyone in the room. B. it's obvious that she just wants to show off the fact that they know it. C. not always founded on knowledge or fact. Also, I'm looking for a word that has a negative connotation.
Know-it-all is a good noun that, in my opinion, is somewhat slangy, this URL. For me, this has the connotation of not always being correct. Show off is another noun that comes to mind, this URL. A. Clavin is dated but still funny. Cliff Clavin was one of the main characters on one of the most popular sitcoms of all time in the US, Cheers. He is the exact person that you describe in the most extreme way. Terms I would use to describe Clavin would be windbag, big mouth, blowhard. Clavin quote number 1. While YAC, norm, it's like this. A herd of buffalo can only move as fast as the slowest buffalo. And when the herd is hunted, it is the slowest and weakest ones at the back that are killed first. This natural selection is good for the herd as a whole, because the general speed and health of the whole group keeps improving by the regular killing of the weakest members. In much the same way, the human brain can only operate as fast as the slowest brain cells. Excessive intake of alcohol, as we know, kills brain cells. But naturally, it attacks the slowest and weakest brain cells first. In this way, regular consumption of beer eliminates the weaker brain cells, making the brain a faster and more efficient machine. That's why you always feel smarter after a few beers. Clavin quote number 2. Cliff Clavin, you know Rebecca, I don't know why you're so concerned about your figure. You know, back in the Renaissance times, full-figured women were revered. Norm Peterson, get out. Cliff Clavin, it's true. Yeah, artists would only paint big, voluptuous women. In fact, that's how they got rid of a lot of their old paint. Clavin quote number 3. You know, there's a lot of misunderstanding about rats. The Rodendus vermicatus, as they are called in Latin. It turns out our long-tailed friend wasn't after all responsible for the dreaded bubonic plague as alleged through history. Yes, sir. It was caused by an animal called the bubon. That's right, and the threat, by the way, is still with us. So if anyone does see a bubon, contact your local authorities. Clavin quote number 4. Norm, it's a little-known fact that the word Florida comes from the language of the Okefenokee Indians and it means, literally, place where the old people come to sweat. Clavin quote number 5. You see topless waitresses, scientific fact, they can deliver drinks faster than their clothed counterparts.
The word to use is pedant. The interesting part is that it has two pronunciations. /pedant/pedant. /pedant/pedant. So, whichever pronunciation you use in accusing someone, if they truly are a pedant, they will correct your pronunciation.
If you don't mind being slangy, you might call such a person a smartarse. Someone who is always trying to seem more clever than other people in a way that is annoying. I don't want some smartarse from the city telling me how to manage my farm. American smartass, in either case don't expect them to like it.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.